Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Yala. What a day today is. Last night was the presidential election. Today is November 6th, 2024. And oh my, do we have an episode for you today. Today, I want to really drive the point home. Okay, this is your last chance. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Those of you who personally have spoken to me and said, look, Scott, I need to make more money. How can I get there? I'm so frustrated. Okay. We all have an opportunity right now that is once in a species type of opportunity. Not once in a lifetime, once in a species. Okay, I'm very excited, very pumped up, but I want you to understand the magnitude of this opportunity. So I'm going to show you two quick clips. Okay, both of them are going to be from CNBC, and then we'll talk about it. This first clip is going to be about the state of Florida, okay, and what they're doing, because they're now buying Bitcoin, the state of Florida. Okay, so, but before I play that clip, I want to show you quickly where Bitcoin is. Today's November 6th. Bitcoin is at about 74,000. Okay, we reached all-time highs today. Very exciting. Okay, and quick funny story. I texted my brother and I said, hey, for my birthday, just buy me some Bitcoin. He texted me back and said, I don't buy at all. No, what did he say? He said, I don't buy when the price is high. I buy when it's low. Stuart, if you're listening, this is low. Even though it's an all-time high, in 5 years, you're going to look back at this when Bitcoin is at $1 million and you're going to say, wow, I didn't know it was really going to do that. It was low. You're right. I know I'm right. That's my brother. I can pick on him. So, but yeah, Stuart. So you're half right. It is at an all-time high. So it is high comparatively speaking to the past. But if you have a long-term view, like I do, and I know you're laughing, it's really low. It's 74,000. Okay, when it's at $1 million, where everyone on this watching this video is going to say, "Why didn't I buy more? Why didn't I do that?" Okay, well now's your chance. So, so this is where Bitcoin is today. After the election, I'm going to show you a quick video now of CNBC and the state of Florida, so you can get some further perspective. Here we go.
You think that en masse in the country, that the U.S. Crypto is just going to become more important in terms of almost a sovereign fund, or in pension plans and retirement plans for government employees, Jimmy?
Look, as a fiduciary, I think it's very important. Look, I've got firefighters, I've got teachers, I've got state employees that were trustees over their pension. I need to make sure that we're doing everything humanly possible to get the best return on their investment. And if we're not being open-minded to what crypto can do to diversify that portfolio, shame on us. So again, it's a direction that we're going to start to push. We're going to be prepared to seize the opportunities presented by, just as your show has been speaking to earlier, the change of what the administration can bring in the future financial outlook of our country, our world. And Florida is going to be prepared to do the most for our fiduciary responsibilities that we take so seriously.
All right, there you have it. So Florida into crypto now. And you can see this is no longer just a risky bet, right? So, yeah, so that's huge. Now, this next clip, I'll just play it. It'll speak for itself. It's really quick, and then I'll come right back.
So this morning we have already a few times here with us now, getting after it relentlessly, right? Anthony Pompliano, founder and CEO of Professional Capital Management. And you're always in a positive mood. Even though crypto is not always positive, it is this morning. You expect more new highs on Bitcoin.
I mean, new all-time high. Satoshi couldn't have written a better script, having it hit a new all-time high on the night of the election. I think one of the most important things is we have the first Bitcoin president. President Trump ran on a campaign point that he was going to protect Bitcoin. He was going to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And I think that you saw Bitcoin's price kind of reflect having somebody who was so pro-Bitcoin win the White House.
It's not that recent, I guess. But so you think this is the real Donald Trump? on Bitcoin that he's been for the last, how long, a year and a half?
I think that he's surrounded by enough people who really understand this. People like Bitcoin Magazine CEO David Bailey, many others who have really spent the time with him. And one of the interesting things is whether he believes in Bitcoin or not is almost a moot point. Is what is he going to do? And if he's going to protect it and not be abrasive, that's a win. But if he also creates the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, I think that'll be a huge tailwind, and it'll kick off this global game theory, right? If the United States starts to lean in and welcome Bitcoin and say, hey, this is an asset that we want on our balance sheet, other countries are going to have to respond. And the interesting thing about Bitcoin is that it's been a bottoms-up adoption story. Individuals adopted it first. Now we see corporations and financial institutions. But the central banks are some of the biggest buyers of gold. Gold is up huge. And so if central banks start to buy Bitcoin and put it in their reserves, that would be a massive tailwind for Bitcoin.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So there you have it. And the biggest obstacle we have is ourselves. 100% honest, ourselves. So you've heard those two clips. You can get a sense now on where things are going with Bitcoin. You can get a sense that if you miss this opportunity, you might be regretting this later. Okay, so let's all mark down today's date, November 6th, 2024. Bitcoin is at $74,000. And in a few months from now, a few years from now, you should really be looking at 3 to 5 years out where Bitcoin is then compared to now. So I'm so happy that all of you had the opportunity to find this channel and to listen to this so you can hear and have it reinforced over and over so you can make decisions that will help you and your family. Okay. I'll continue to bring good news. If you guys want to hear more on security of Bitcoin, if you want to hear more where Bitcoin is going. Also, some of you have not seen my live stream I did with the school teacher about Bitcoin. That's on my channel. If you click on live stream on my channel, you'll see that interview I had with her. If you want to see more videos like that, let me know. If you want me to start interviewing other people, let me know that as well. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to make that happen. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you for subscribing, liking. And again, this is your last chance. Let's all rise up together and take control of our finances. So thank you all, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.